is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense takes the field for the first time today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish this season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. That's usually prime return position, but you'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So the Troy Trojans offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Rush. Gets it. Just keeps moving. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and goal. They just keep firing. Grab behind the line. It's Walters. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Troy! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Coming out with it, it's Scott. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
so frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Pulls it in. It's Clinton. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. And it's caught inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A shot toward the end zone. Snags it on the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Broncos once backed up in the shadow of their own goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point is good. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this spark going to create a big play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
That's caught. It's Clemens. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down. The Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown! Touchdown, Trojans! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the big fella. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Trying to seal the edge on the right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, put the offense in a worse situation.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
Gonna let it fly. And that one's going to be knocked down, incomplete, and we have knocked out the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Walters. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Rush. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Trojans want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Makes the catch. It's Rush. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. That defense in front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Trojans line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The give on the inside. Got enough for the first. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
But the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And the Broncos come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Broncos! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Rock. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that play.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a crease. It's Clemens. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Ball's at the 26, it's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive wants to throw. The short hands, it's Blue. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Here's the handoff. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Miles. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll pull it down and run. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. There's a timeout on. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Needs some more big plays here to get this W.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job by the defense that time getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Trojans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Hauls it in. At midfield, he's got room. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's rushed. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Trojans are marching down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Walters. Touchdown, Troy! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. The give on the option. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half.
Turning it on! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Dances away to buy time. He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to fire to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback adapting. It's picked off, and that's number 10. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking for space, it's Clemens. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Trojans decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And the Broncos are threatening on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They want to run this quarterback. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Pocket breaking down.
Listen, this offense right now is trailing by multiple possessions. They've given up back-to-back sacks. The #1 priority on this next play has got to be pass protection. Whether that means you leave extra guys in to give this
Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Snap in the shotgun. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
24, Western Michigan, 21.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Walters. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Trojans just want to hold on to this ball for the final minute. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Looking for room. It's Clemens. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute.